Alright, let's see here. Hammer guide, hammer... Oh, here we go. I found the script. Okay. We bonk. Nah, I'm just kidding. The hammer is one of the original 6 weapons from the first Monster Hunter game on the PlayStation 2. Its main strength is, well, bonking really hard. Also, it's surprisingly good at spinning. Like, if I had a Zenny for every grounded move that the hammer has where it just spins around, I would have 2 Zenny, which isn't much, but it's weird that it happened twice. Alright, seriously though, KO buildup is added when you hit a monster's head with a blunt weapon, like the hammer or the hunting horn. When a KO happens, the monster will be knocked down for about 10-ish seconds. Now, that doesn't sound like much, but that is a huge opportunity for you and your fellow hunters to deal massive damage with some more risky combos. This guide will consist of 4 parts, with the last part being a demonstration of the weapon against a low-ranked Chatacabra using the basic equipment that the game starts you with. Without further ado, let's begin with... Each weapon in Monster Hunter is controlled by 3 different buttons. For the sake of simplicity, I'll just refer to the buttons by their Xbox names, and include the others on screen. I play with a PS5 controller, but the Xbox buttons are just way easier to write and say. This button is your main attack button. Spamming this will usually yield good results, and it'll even give you an offset on the final attack in the chain. Speaking of that final attack, it can also be held to better time it with that offset. This button will always begin your Big Bang combo. This is a high commitment, high damage combo consisting of 5 total button presses. If any of these attacks miss, the combo will reset and you'll be stuck with a significant amount of end lag. This button will begin a charge. I'll go over what you can do from the charge in a moment, but just know that this is the button that you use to start it. You can begin a charge pretty much whenever you want, even using it to cancel some other attacks as end lag. You can also dodge while charging by pressing B, which will not reset your charge level like dodging normally would. Most weapons in Monster Hunter have a handful of so-called special attacks. These are performed by pressing various combinations of buttons, or pressing a button at a certain time within another attack. The hammer is no exception to this. Pressing B and Y after any attack besides the Big Bang attacks will make you begin to spin, dealing damage as you do. The spin can be interrupted at various times to perform different attacks. Interrupting it near the beginning will do a quick side smack. Interrupting it near the middle part of the spin will perform a quick reversed upswing. Interrupting the spin after the 4th rotation, however, will perform a much stronger upswing attack, which does a lot of KO damage. When your charge is full, or after any upswing attack, pressing Y and B while holding right trigger will begin a mighty charge. Besides just looking cool and a little silly, this is a very useful startup as it gives you access to the Mighty Charge Slam, an extremely powerful move that deals a ton of KO damage. Also, you can combo back and forth between Spinning Bludgeon and Mighty Charge, as both of them allow you to begin the other as a combo extension. This isn't really like a special attack per se, in the same sense as the other ones are. This move is only able to be used by performing a dismounting attack while riding your Sacred. It's just fun. It's just a shut up, it's just a fun attack. This is just going to go over some recommended skills that you should use while playing Hammer. You don't have to use all of them, you can use other ones, just experiment and see what works, but these are just things that I found useful. To start with, the Hammer actually has a unique skill called Charge Up. While it's equipped, your charge attacks deal additional KO damage, making it easier to build up that KO and knock out monsters, you know. Stamina management is also a bit of an issue with the Hammer, as the Charge, the Spin, and Mighty Charge all have a consistent stamina drain. Skills such as Marathon Runner, Stamina Surge, and even Constitution can all help with that. Constitution not so much, but it could still help preserve stamina. One of the main meta Hammer builds, and the one that I was using earlier at the beginning of the video, are built to have high crit rate utilizing maximum might. Now, if you know what that skill does, you may be thinking, but Mr. Internet Person, wouldn't charging the Hammer make maximum might irrelevant? And that's why I'm the one making the video and you're the one watching it. The build in question utilizes at least 2 parts of the Guardian Fulgur Anjanath armor set. The set bonus of that armor gives you an additional mini stamina bar. This stamina bar can actually be used without violating maximum might, meaning that putting max might on your build results in a free plus 30 affinity for every attack. Alright, it's time for the demonstration. This will be a hunt against the first monster in the game, Chatacabra, using the initial equipment given to your hunter when you start the game. I will also be switching over to live commentary for this, so enjoy. Alright, hello. Switching over to live commentary now. No scripts, no nothing, so I'm gonna mess up all my words, because that's just, you know, that's how it works, man. So I have actually played a significant amount with every weapon, but Hammer is probably one of my favorites. To start off the fight, whenever you start a monster encounter, you always want to sneak up behind them with your weapon sheathed and get a sneak attack. It's literally just free damage. Like, there's no reason not to. Beyond that, I mean, really with a Hammer, what you want to do is you want to try to focus on the head, because as I mentioned earlier, you deal KO damage, which will knock the monster out, making it easier to hit it and all that. Let's see if we can get a KO. There we go. Nice. I felt like I was getting close. I've played this game so much, I got like a sixth sense for it. There we go. Hit him with the Spinning Bludgeon. Yep. Oh, yeah. I enjoy playing Hammer. That doesn't mean I'm good at it. But I suppose that intro was me playing. You know, I hate to break it to you, it wasn't actually Gerson Boom, but you know. If these bugs pin me, by the way, I'm gonna crash out. Okay, no, wait, they're dead. Never mind. I want to hit an offset, but that's another thing I didn't mention about this attack, is that the first, like the low charge version of it is an offset as well. There we go. Yeah. And I didn't hit. Oh wait, no, I hit him. Okay, that's good. I should probably sharpen soon. Why do you need to sharpen a hammer? All right, it's a hammer. It's a blunt object. I don't think it needs to be sharp to do its job. There we go. I really like that. In case you couldn't tell, I really like that charged upswing attack. The one where I like kind of slide forward and then like this one. Bop. Yeah. So here's another little thing. This is just general gameplay stuff. If a monster falls asleep, there are two options to wake it up. The first, if you have a greatsword on your team, let them wake it up. They will be able to deal more damage than anyone else will be able to in a single hit. But if you don't, then you just pop a couple barrel bombs down like this. Go ahead and charge up whatever you think is the strongest single hit move you got. And you just kind of It's very funny, so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was hoping I'd be able to hit that as a finisher. So yeah, that is it. I will send you right back over to VoiceOver Me. Before you go though, I want you to scroll down and check if you're subscribed. If you're not, it would make me really happy if you did. Just saying. Just saying, it would make me happy. Can you go down and like the video and maybe just leave a random comment? It really helps YouTube push this to more people. Well, with that taken care of, I'd like to take a moment to thank all of you for watching, and I hope that this guide helped someone decide to join the Cult of Bonk. I know I said I would be doing dual blades next. Frankly, I just felt like doing hammer instead. Now, the release of a certain chapter of a game made by a little-known indie dev named Toby Fox may have had something to do with it, but I digress. Once again, thanks so much for sticking around to the end, and I hope to see you next time. Farewell.